A lot of people say that it starts with your attitude, it starts with your mouth. What I've learned is I could tell a man within 10 minutes of meeting him who he is by the way he speaks about himself, the way he speaks about his loved ones. How powerful is it when somebody speaks about themselves or their business?
I think it's very important. I think that, you know, just as important as it is to, we mentioned earlier this idea of like not worrying about what other people think about you, and that concept, which is definitely a pandemic, as Gary Vee had said to me, speaking and just pushing so much positivity about yourself, about your business is immensely important. And there's times where like, we beat ourselves up. We do as humans. It's like, man, I sucked, or, man, I should have done this or whatnot. But in reality, it's like the more that you do that, it's the more like you're talking it into fruition. So I do think that the more that you can kind of like shine light onto yourself, and speak life into you and to other people, I think the better off that you'll be, rather than just kind of like, again, to me, there's nothing worse than being around negative people. But oftentimes, like, we're the most negative people to ourselves. Maybe not to other people, but I think that, yeah, just as important it is, again, to be a vessel of not only God's word and what He wants for us, but just like I said, it's the concept we talked about at the beginning of like just being relentlessly positive to your loved ones, to strangers, to everybody that you come encounter with, but also yourself.